guys, it's Paul Silva here.
And I'm Matt Galvino.
And welcome to Under the Rock. Coming up in this episode, we'll hear about the stage crew of Mamma Mia, with a spotlight about cheerleading following.
And who could forget, we have a video about everyone's favorite class, gym as well.
Let's get it started.
The Moth Story Slam was hosted by Miss Meshampel. It happened in the cafeteria from 7 to 9 p.m. on March 7th, 2019.
Contestants wrote a story and had to read it live to benefit the First Friends of New York and New Jersey. It benefited both detained immigrants and asylum seekers.
Next, we have a video from Shaina Ahmed about stage crew of Mamma Mia.
Hi, I'm Emily Campbell. I was one of the stage managers for this year's production of Mamma Mia. The stage manager is in charge of all of the set design and run crew for the show. So we're in charge of painting everything, in this case making it look like a nice Greek village. You can have different roles. At our school, most people do everything just because they want to, but you can be in charge of just doing, if you're a really good artist, you can just do like set design and paint intricate details on the set. You can just do run crew if you want. We also have people in charge of props, both like finding props that we want to use for this for the show, and also like organizing them throughout the night and making sure the actors have exactly what they need. You can also be in charge of curtains. For this show we had about 15 crew kids. Every time we're making a set for a show, there's a lot of small details that we like to add into it that you might not always see if you're sitting all the way back into the auditorium. Like painting the floor, there were some seats where you couldn't actually see the stage. You might have been able to tell there was something there, but you couldn't actually see it. But the thing with that is, even though the audience can't see it, when it's a high school show, a lot of what you're doing is also like for everyone involved in it. So like for the actors, I think it felt different, and for us it felt different because we had accomplished so much and it changed like our outlook when we thought about everything we had done. For this show, one of the coolest parts was that we had to make the walls look like they were stuccoed because that's a very Greek style. So we had to get like drywall and just basically figure out a technique on how to make it look really textured without actually like going through the entire process of stuccoing, because that would have taken a long time. For the first time I've ever been on crew, we actually had a real carpenter come in and teach all of us how to use power tools like drills and saws. So we actually got to build the set together with the carpenter, and that was so rewarding because in the beginning it was just like pieces of lumber, and then by the end of it, it was like a beautiful set that everyone got to see. On the Sunday after the show, the entire cast and crew has to come in and basically just tear down the entire set. You know, we just took the drills and took out all the screws and threw it away. We painted the stage back to black, and it was like we were never there. It's pretty tiring. Like, you're already exhausted and then you come in and you're just like, all right, let's destroy everything we worked on. So one of the rewarding things about being like the stage manager is the problem solving behind the scenes, because I feel like when you're acting, like if there's a problem, everybody can tell. But with stage crew, like there's a crisis in the middle of the show and we fix it and nobody in the audience even know that it existed. That's such a good feeling for me. So as Delaney, who played Sophie in Mamma Mia, started singing the opening note, 3 people ended up sitting down on the bed and it just broke in the wings, and we had to just cart it outside and like go into problem solving mode. Good thing someone had to have like a drill as a prop because we used it to just like fix a bed that had snapped in half, and then nobody in the audience even knew that it had ever happened. My other favorite part of the musical is like just when the curtains close at the end of the show, because everyone on stage is feeling the same emotion. Like, you're so proud of everything you worked so hard on, and everyone has like a different role, but we all came together and just like made something happen that was really cool.
Wow, they did a really good job for the show. I'll be sure to go to the next theater event.
Well, then I should alert you and everyone that the spring scenes will be happening April 5th, 6th, and 7th in the high school auditorium. It is a set of fairy tale themed scenes with a twist that will be run by student directors Emily Campbell, Jess Pizer, Ethan McNamara, Frealter, and Isabella Siggers.
That sure sounds interesting, Mac. I will definitely look into it.
Now, it's time to talk sports.
With the seasons changing, winter sports and competitions have come to an unfortunate end.
This includes cheer. The cheer team had a very successful 2018-2019 season. Now, let's hear what some of our cheerleaders had to say about the season and the near future in Devin Croak's video.
I love Glen Rock cheerleaders.
I love cheer, and I can't wait for next year. I'm pumped.
My favorite thing about cheerleading is the people. Having such like a loving and caring team is probably the best thing ever. I probably wouldn't do it if it wasn't for the people that I was doing it with.
The squad. Being with my favorite people in the world.
I enjoy the team bonding aspect of cheer because everyone is very close and it's a very tight-knit team. But I also really enjoy stunting, tumbling, and I think it's really fun and challenging.
We're all like super close, so it's a great like community.
Being like with everybody. Does that make sense? I like going to the games for free. That's plus. I don't know, just a good atmosphere.
I like learning new things and getting to be with my teammates like every day. And I like stunting.
I like competition cheer better than I like fall cheer because I love competing. I like being in front of like crowds, and I don't like the cheering part of football games. Like I'd rather just like stunt.
I like fall cheer more than winter. I like stunting. I don't like tumbling. I love the pep rally. The pep rally is my favorite part about cheer just in general.
Pep rally is always fun. I love tumbling. I enjoy the stunts sometimes, except when Anna's yelling at me.
It's you! It's literally you!
I fall a lot.
I just want everyone to know that very often Gianna falls. You know, I really just go for it, love flying. The only reason I do cheer is because I fly.
What I love most about cheer is having so many friends. Like, I know if I'm having a bad day, I'll always like have them. This is me falling, really funny. I fly in baskets and like stunts. It's kind of scary sometimes, but overall it's fun. Next year I'm looking forward to the games, like seeing the students like all happy. I also am looking forward to homecoming. That's like our only real time that we get to show like everyone in the school like what we can do.
I'm looking forward to the pep rally next year because that is always a great event. And I'm also looking forward to being seniors and just having a great season. I think it's going to be very fun.
Work harder, maybe get a first place and another announcement.
I think that we're going to be really good next year, so I'm excited to like try new stunts that are like harder.
Just being with everybody again, and like being a senior too. Everything's like our traditions. I'm so excited to do all that kind of stuff, and then also hopefully winning in the competition season.
I'm looking forward for the new seniors because they're gonna be really good, but I'm gonna miss the seniors we have now.
Everybody, like just everything.
All of our friends.
Just gonna miss everyone on the team because I love everyone.
Running the Instagram.
Go follow it at GRHS Cheerleaders. We'll follow back. We're nice people.
I hope we get more announcements next year, Mr. Arlotta.
Wow, that's interesting insight on the cheerleaders. Honestly, I didn't know that much about cheer before, but it was a nice and refreshing input on the topic.
Agreed, Mac. I definitely look forward to seeing the cheerleaders back in action next year during football season.
Unfortunately, the boys and girls basketball teams both suffered losses in the state tournament.
The boys lost to Pequannock by a score of 53-42. Ryan Harris led the way with 14 points, but the Panthers fell short.
The girls had a great team win in their first game against Manchester. Allie Novick led the way with 17 points, but unfortunately, the girls fell to Westwood by a score of 55-31.
Although it was a tough way to end the season, both teams still had a lot of success and had great seasons.
Gym is every student's favorite class. with a vast array of activities. It's a great way to stay in shape.
I'm with you on that. Hey, Mac, what is your favorite activity in gym class?
Well, I gotta go with Tabata. Heck, I even do it at home. But it's obvious that regardless of the activity, gym class is a great time of the day. Now let's watch Paul and Rob's video about gym class. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm here with Tommy Van Vliet. Tommy, what's your favorite part of gym class?
Tabata, 1000%. Gets me going, gets me working hard, prepares me for the day. Tabata.
Welcome to Tabata. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Ty, what's your favorite part of gym class?
I like smack talking my teacher, and also I like smack talking Asuka.
Coach, what do you think are the good aspects of your gym class?
The good aspects of a good phys ed class is just that everyone's moving. So typically in every class for every grade, we'll always have everyone do a dynamic warm-up in Tabata, where we do a bunch of different types of exercises, whether it's body weight stuff, or it's typically always body weight stuff, but we just like to mix it up and give you different exercises. Some people like, some they don't like, but it's good to have a wide range and kind of shows you that you don't need a big gym at home or different types of weights to get good exercise, which is nice.
Ryan, what's your favorite part of gym class?
Honestly, getting going way too hard, showing my athletic dominance, just trying to show that I'm the best athletic person in the grade.
Thanks, Ryan. Leo, what's your favorite part of gym class?
Definitely Zim.
Miss Zim, what are the good aspects of a gym class?
The good aspects of a gym class are everybody's moving and having fun and learning new skills and applying them to the rest of their lives.
Well, Paul, I'm afraid that's all we have for this week. I'm Mac Alvino.
And I'm Paul Silva.
And this is Under the Rock.